John Horrigan, joined by Dot Sheehan, founder and CEO of Operation Hat Trick, and also Jen DeLuca, Executive Director, Fisher House, Boston. Jen, good to see you. You told me it's been 5 years. No.
It has been. I can't believe it. The pandemic took a little bit of time out of our lives, so it won't be 5 years again, though.
Promise that. And Dot, we go back in a former life. We decided.
Exactly. I swear, John, we know each other. Yeah.
We do know each other.
No doubt about it.
And as I run through that, it was somewhere outside the asteroid belt, I believe.
I think so. Where do you think I got this hair?
I love it, though. I love it. That is unique, and that's what we need. Is we need uniqueness.
It is that.
So, Dot, talk about Operation Hat Trick.
Operation Hat Trick supports the recovery of wounded service members and veterans. We do that through selling product, like I'm just going to turn around and then I'll sit back down. So you can see we have our logo on the back of this. 95% of our revenue comes from selling merchandise product and other kinds of things that we sell. In the last year, we have donated over $1 million to 65 organizations in 39 states. We support 9 Warrior ice hockey teams. Operation Hat Trick screams hockey. And we're all over the country from Alaska to New Hampshire with the teams we support. We have a corporate partner that helps us. We pay for ice time. And if guys can't get on the ice, there's no connection. And if there's no connection, we lost a couple of guys in the Minnesota team during the pandemic because they were depressed.
What inspired you?
I heard there's a trivia contest on Maddie in the morning. I live in New Hampshire, so I was listening to the Boston station. The question that day is, what is the one thing head wounded soldiers coming back from Iraq and Afghanistan want the most? The answer was a baseball cap. It covers wounds and swelling and bandages. Saw that firsthand on my first trip to Walter Reed when a 25-year-old young man, he's a triple amputee. He had burns on his face and he had shrapnel in his face. And as I handed him a hat, he started to cry. And he said, "Ma'am, you've almost made me feel normal again today, and maybe, just maybe, my 5-year-old won't be afraid of me when he comes in to visit." And if you cry at Walter Reed, you need to go into the hall. I spent the better part of that day in the hall. It's a powerful combination. Love of your team, the love of your organization, and the love of your country.
We did know each other in a former life. God, you're the best. Thank you so much. Jen, talk about Fisher House, Boston.
Beautiful. We provide a home away from home for our military families when a loved one is ill or injured. To date, we've provided over 14,000 nights of lodging and saved our military over $3.5 million. We take for granted here in Boston when someone is ill, we can go to the best medical centers in the country. If you live in Tennessee or Montana, you have to make the decision, do I go and do chemo alone, or can I bring my family, and how do we do this? So we step in and take that choice away from you. You don't have to decide. We get you all here and we cover you.
Well, on behalf of somebody who's lost both parents to cancer, I thank you so much for all of your work. What is your website, and where can we find out more about Fisher House Boston? FisherHouseBoston.org, and there's no C in Fisher House. And just to be clear, we take care of any needs that you're coming in for, not only cancer. We have so many families at Children's Hospital, of active duty military. We cover all the hospitals here in Boston, no matter what your illness or injury is. Wonderful. And what about yours, Dot, your website and presence on Facebook?
Operation Hat Trick 2Ts.org. And we don't sell product directly, but it says you can click on a link and go to a link that sells product. We happen to donate to Fisher House of Boston, so we help them do what they do best. You know, if we make money, and some of the proceeds today are going to come back to Operation Hat Trick, we're going to turn around, give that to Warrior for Life Fund and the Fisher House Boston.
And Fisher House Boston has been a longtime partner with the Boston Bruins Alumni and the Boston Bruins Foundation. So I hope that we meet again, my dear, with Operation Hat Trick. I might cry.
Okay, I hope we do, John. Let's not make it be 50 years.
Absolutely. Dot Sheehan, founder and CEO, Operation Hat Trick. Jen DeLuca, Executive Director of Fisher House Boston.